Hello, Trent. Hello, Dr. Waymeyer. I'm here doing my first teaching video to an inanimate object. And that inanimate object is most definitely not Deja sitting over there in the corner. But it is most definitely... Say, hey, Deja. There you go. Praise the Lord. It is most definitely my saxophone. I'm going to teach my my saxophone's in the case. I'm teaching my saxophone case to play trumpet, or at least attempt to. So, let's look at our setup. Here we have said inanimate object and said trumpet. And look at this is a stand. It is not saxophone. Your stand should be at eye level so that you can praise. Now you can see your music. And yes, my saxophone will be playing saxophone music on the trumpet. But that's beside the point. Alright, saxophone, when you sit in your chair, it's sitting in a chair. You should make sure that your feet are flat on the floor and that your body's up straight and good. It's really good at all both feet on the floor. That's wonderful the way you do that there. So yeah, today on our first lesson, we're not gonna get the entire trumpet out, but when you get your instrument out, you should definitely have it on a flat surface. Like the ground is the best flat surface to put said trumpet on. I mean the case on, so that you don't drop it out of your lap and go woo. You don't want that to happen, because then your parents have to pay money to replace it, because it's not our job to replace your instrument. But yes, so today it's going to be in the chair because it's closer to me and it's definitely a flat surface. So let's open up your trumpet case. Good, because you can't answer me. Alright, and when you open your case, let's take out the mouthpiece. You mean this thing? Yes. This is definitely a mouthpiece. And we're going to close our case. We're going to latch both sides. We're going to put our case right here. Okay? So, I'm going to show you how to sit in the chair. Like this. Body up. Wonderful. So, we're going to talk about buzzing. Buzzing is what happens to make a sound on a brass instrument. And this trumpet has a very small, aperture. Well, your mouth has a small aperture, but you have to put a lot of air through a very tiny space. So, but the way we make our embouchure for, ouch, don't hit your mouthpiece on your hand, it hurts. But the way that we make our buzz on a brass instrument is we remember the letters E, M, and P. Now, I know you might be thinking, Mr. Daly, those letters have nothing to do with each other. We'll get to that in a second. But first, you want to hold your mouthpiece like this, one finger and a thumb. The rest of them should be like that, like the emoji. Like I do the emoji, like this close, that emoji. And take them and do like that. You don't want to be like this on your mouthpiece. You don't want to be like this on your mouthpiece. We want to be like this because we don't want to have too much pressure. We don't want to have too much pressure on our lips, because that causes bad things to happen, and we don't want to go through that and have to redo. You don't have to go through that and have to redo our embouchure later on in our life. So, look at me, and first of all, just say the letters. Say E, M, and P. Great, you know your letters. So now, when you do it, we're going to say E, and you're going to have your corners, and you're going to have them firm and kind of pull back a little bit. So it's going to be like E, and then you say and kind of stay on the part of it. So E, M, and then P just kind of make a P sound. So kind of like the sound effects for P, but not necessarily the actual letter. Yeah, I know, it makes a lot of sense. So E, M, P. Yes, you try. Great, wonderful. All right, so now we're going to take our mouthpieces and we're going to put them here. And we're going to E, M, N. But Mr. Daly, I didn't make a sound. It's okay. It's okay. I didn't make a sound the first time either. So we try again, right? And so we E, and we just make sure that you don't want to put too much pressure, but enough pressure to make a buzz, right? So E, M. That's decent. One more time. E, M. Yes, yes. So what happens, Mr. Daly, what happens if I don't make a buzz the first time? This is why we practice. Practicing is very, very important so that when we make our buzz sounds, it gets better and better, because these are muscles you have not yet developed, and you want to make sure that you have to practice on a daily basis to build up these muscles, and eventually you'll be able to buzz like nobody's life. You'll be Buzz Lightyear. Yeah, you'll be Buzz Lightyear. That's going to be your goal in life. But today was a really good first start. But just remember to have our stand, where when we have our music, have our stand where we can see it. Make sure to have both feet on the floor, sit up straight. Make sure you take in a nice deep breath when you play. And remember, what are your letters? Yes, E, M, and P. Wonderful. Good job today. Well, that's it for the first video. Y'all be great, be wonderful, and I'll see you in class.